glance around Bob Rice's Colonial, and it becomes very obvious. He's a man obsessed with all things electric.
We've still got a lot of high-voltage wiring to do.
He's your go-to guy if you want to convert your gas-guzzling vehicle into a quiet, clean electric transportation machine. And if your electric car's batteries are losing their charge, just pull into Bob's Killingworth driveway and plug into the high-voltage filling station he recently installed, making it convenient for people on long-distance drives. They'd come to Bob Rice's house and plug in?
Yeah, this is a juice bar. Yeah, and if I'm not here, it's here.
There are about 4,000 electric vehicles converted from gas driving along U.S. roads. Bob Rice is responsible for 9 of them. He helped Dave Oliveira rebuild his Ford Ranger.
Since I started talking to him about the conversion, he showed me his conversion he was working on and gave me all the pointers on how to do the conversion.
It takes serious patience and a well-equipped workshop to do these conversions, roughly 6 months from start to finish. What fuels this passion? Well, cost, for one. Electric autos are 75% cheaper to operate than gas ones.
This is nature's most perfect way of propelling a vehicle, is the motor only draws the power it needs from the battery. And when you shut the motor off, you're coasting. When you're in traffic, it's not drawing any power. Gas engine runs all the time, whether you like it or not.
The love affair with electric-powered vehicles started when Bob was a young boy growing up in Philly. This converted bus, a tribute to the trolleys that sparked his early interest.
I thought it was way cool that the trolley car could swallow up 100 people and take off like it was still empty. And I thought, gee, why don't cars work this way in buses?
So young Bob got to work, making headlines when he built his first car at 12 years old. Fine-tuning the machine by the time he was in the service on tour in Vietnam.
I built it as a joke, and it turned into basic transportation around the town. Vietnamese would look at it, "Choi, oi," which was their expression for good heavens.
Then it was the Electroliner in Taiwan. Bigger, better, faster, always causing a stir.
I was a hero.
Back from the service, Bob worked for an electric car company in Detroit in the 70s, and then moved on to the railroad, where he worked for 3 decades. So was this your dream job?
Yeah, maybe I can make engineer. At that time, Amtrak was a virtual rolling railroad museum.
And a few years ago, the moment of a lifetime.
I asked my boss, before I retire, can you create me a job with an Acela run so I can have the bragging rights when I retire? And he set me up with one. I got my Sunday Acela, New York to Boston, 3.5 hours, and it was fun.
Now, 3 years into retirement, he's the head of the New England Electric Auto Association.
This one's running pretty good, the one that's my daily driver.
So are you guys kind of a moral support group for electric car conversions?
Yeah, I guess you could put it that way.
But Bob Rice has an even bigger agenda.
I would like to see energy independence. I'd like to see the stranglehold of the oil companies broken.
And he doesn't pull any punches when it comes to those oil companies.
These oil companies are making gazillions of dollars. They have more income than many third world countries.
It's why he thinks everyone should be doing local errands in an electric-powered vehicle.
Most of us just go to the grocery store, the bank, the library, the inconvenience store. They don't put any mileage on a car, maybe 20 or 30 miles at the most. And this is the kind of trips that chew up gas cars.
Bob takes this electric scooter with him on road trips and uses it as a pit bike at the electric drag races. Truly a man obsessed. If it runs on electricity, he'll find a place for it in his garage.
Electricity is renewable.
But even Bob admits it's not always profitable. In his own words, if you want to make $1 million in the electric car business, start with $2 million. For Treading Lightly, I'm Christina DeFranco.
Okay, ready to roll.